Well, good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream. I'm going to do your November the 26th spiritual principle a day in a meditation. I'm very excited to be with you this morning. Let's go ahead and get into that meditation. How are you? I hope you're doing great. All right. The title of the meditation, Reliability and Reasonable Expectations. We made a commitment to our home group. And if we are absent for some reason, we will be missed. That comes from IP number 2, the group, home group. When we were using, reliability was as rare as hen's teeth. We showed up when it was convenient, rather, and only if we were getting something out of it. We might have made it home for the holidays, but stayed just long enough to get gifts that we could return for cash. We might reliably show up to work, but mostly to steal from the till or take our patient's meds. The gratification of spending time with family or giving an honest day's work for an honest day's pay was lost on us. It didn't take much clean time to figure out this way of doing things wouldn't serve us well in recovery. The ideal that we could live clean and enjoy stable, happy lives inspired us. We understood that reliability would be an important part of becoming a responsible, productive member of society. For many of us, becoming reliable starts with finding a home group, accepting our first commitment, and then doing our best, as one member put it, to live up to the trust placed in me. My sponsor told me that reliability precedes trust. As suggested, I learned to show up and do what I said I'd do. By keeping our word, we practiced the essence of reliability and built a foundation for integrity. Our reliability makes us real assets as members of a home group. Beyond any specific duties we perform, home group members steady the atmosphere of recovery. We think of some members as fixtures at certain meetings, the same people, often in the same seats, week after week, and in time, we become them. It's okay to take us for granted. That's what we're here for, one home group member explained. We're like candles you keep on hand just in case. We're here to produce some light if needed or to set the mood. I will be true to my word today. I will show up and do what's expected of me at home, at work, in the community, and in meetings. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. Interesting meditation, very interesting meditation, and a beautiful one. Reliability and reasonable expectations. Talking about here being a member of a home, in the sense, right? Not just by I have a home group that I am more by word only, right? I don't really attend that particular home group for any purpose anymore, right? But because it's where I first started my journey over 30 years ago, I profess allegiance in a sense that that is my home. In the beginning, I was very, very active, right, in the service work. But now we're talking about a home group that is not in word only. We're talking about a home group that if you're missing, somebody's going to call you. That you've been so consistent about being there. that when you're not there, someone notices, uh-oh, Mighty Stream is not here. Did anybody call Mighty Stream, make sure she's doing okay? Because I know she's been having some health issues. I'm about to call her and see what's going on, because she is normally here by now, right? That type of home group member where everyone knows this is where you come. If you met somebody in a world convention across the pond in another country and you told them my home group is Feel the Love group, it meets Monday, it's a hybrid meeting, it meets in person as well on Zoom. And it meets every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and has been doing so for over 2 years, actually longer, but we had to take a hiatus. So over 2 years, it's been meeting. That if they didn't even know my last name, lost my phone number, they would say, I remember she said she was a member of Feel the Love, Feel the Love group, Eastern Standard Time Monday. Let me get on the website and see if I can find it. And boom, they find it. They happen to be passing through Michigan and they show up at the meeting. Is there a Mighty Stream here? It's me. Yeah, hi. Who are you? And they remind me of who they are. That type of home group member, right? That's where you're going to be when that meeting meets. When that home group meets, you're there. And you don't always have to share, as it's noted in here. Sometimes old timers, we're not really coming to the meeting like that for that purpose, right? We're not coming to offload something. We're coming to show our solidarity. We're coming to show our unity. We're coming to show that we're here and we're going to continue to be here. If we have something that we need to share, we will. But oftentimes it's just our presence. Oh, you should hear how the hens cackle when an old timer that hasn't been coming starts showing back up at a particular meeting. I've had it happen to me. Oh, you still make meetings? Look, let me tell you something. Not only do I still make meetings, I have a home group that I actually attend every week. And if I'm not chairing it, my partner is chairing it, right? Not only that, I do service work for the last 3.5 going on 4 years on an international meeting I'm almost certain that you've attended during the pandemic. I still do that. So I'm not that home group member. I'm not that old timer, rather, that isn't involved. I'm very much involved, right? But the excitement that gets started when an old timer comes back to a meeting or is just showing up and takes ill and, oh, so-and-so is sick. Did you know we need to get a hold of him and call his wife and make sure we can come by? Or just, are they taking phone calls? Whatever. I'm not talking about cackling in the sense of being a busybody. I'm talking about the conversation that gets going, the excitement as a result of an old timer showing up at a meeting and providing support after they haven't been there in a while. Why not show it all the time? That's all I'm saying. But even more beyond talking about the old timer that is like a fixture in a meeting, are you? Come on. That's what this meditation is all about. What are you doing? You have to ask yourself, am I a fixture at any meeting? Can anyone say, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that I'm a home group member of a particular meeting? And if you are a home group member, what are you bringing to that home group to offer unity and stability and a guarantee that the message of recovery is being carried, that the atmosphere of recovery is being carried? Because, see, sometimes we have so many resentments with people from the past that if we go to some of those home groups, a lot of stuff, their unforgiveness, my unforgiveness gets stirred up. And sometimes it just takes one word to set a person off. And before you know it, that's your home group, but you're not helping set in the atmosphere of recovery. You're keeping stuff going, confusion going. If you heard somebody got married in your home group and you used to date them before they started seeing this other person, why would you show up in that meeting and be all over them like flies on rice? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you cause confusion like that? As insecure as many of us are, why would you go out of your way to make your presence known to someone you used to date who is now married to another member in the rooms? Why would you do that? See, am I a person as a home group member that brings the atmosphere of recovery, or am I one of those people don't want to see coming because of the confusion? Not because of the beautiful message of recovery that you bring, that you stand on, right? But because of the confusion you bring. Yeah. We don't want to be that way. So give it some consideration. Figure out where you are between 0 to 10, right? 10 being one of them hot, home group members that helps the atmosphere recovery be established, and 1 or 0 being not so much. I got a lot of work to do. Figure out where you're at and then do the work. Reliability precedes trust. So in other words, I'm reliable in the sense that I keep coming to my home group meetings. And the trust that I seek to be given to me from others comes as a result of my showing up on a regular basis. If I had to put that in a nutshell, I know that's a crazy nutshell to put that all in. It is wordy, but I definitely believe you get the point. I hope today will be a beautiful day for you. Hit the reset button if it's not. Hit the reset button and make it a beautiful day on purpose.